We are here now due to Mr. Kabir having a bond violation. This is our third bond violation report that we have had. Our first bond violation, so I guess let me start up. Mr. Kabir is charged with driving while intoxicated. He was ordered as a condition of his bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. Sir, I'm up here. I'm not on the floor. Up more. Look at me. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer be appointed to represent you, sir.
On July 4th at 3:49 a.m., officers observed a vehicle in a moving lane of traffic sitting idle with damage to the front passenger tire. The defendant was sitting in the driver's seat, slumped over and asleep. Officers woke the defendant and he exited the vehicle. He had red, bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and unsteady balance. Standard field sobriety test was conducted, and a 6 of 6 on the HGN, 4 of 8 on the walk and turn, and 0 of 4 on the one-leg stand. The defendant refused a breath sample, and blood warrant was obtained, and a blood sample was taken.
Are you on something now, Mr. Kabir?
No, Your Honor. I'm not.
What are you, sir?
26.
What do you do for a living?
I'm the owner of a healthcare consulting firm.
Are we able to go send someone now, Tracy?
No.
Mr. Kabir, if you have a drug or alcohol problem, you better address it. Because if you don't, and I see it becomes an issue, I'm going to address it for you. I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. May I?
Don't. The only thing I want to impart to you that the drugs and alcohol stop now. I'm making it a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or any illegal drugs. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. If it becomes a repeated issue, I will put you in a rehab facility. I don't want to have to do that. My only concern is public safety. Do not drive if you don't have a license, and don't consume anything. Do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance? Okay, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer.
There is a prior DWI from June of this year in Navarro County.
Okay. I'm ordering you now not to drive any vehicle that's not equipped with an ignition interlock. Are you currently on probation or parole or any kind of for a DWI now?
No.
What's the status of that DWI? Do you have an open DWI right now?
No.
Okay. I'm now going to put a condition on your bond that you're not allowed to be out past 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. I'm going to put a GPS monitor on you so I know that you're not out in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, because of the hurricane, we're not allowed to have people tested right now and I think that you're on something now, Mr. Kabir.
I have bipolar and schizoaffective disorder. I have bipolar and...
Then alcohol is not helping the issue, Mr. Kabir. It's only going to exacerbate anything. No more. Do you understand?
Your Honor, at this time, I'm not on any substances. I take multiple medications for my mental health issues, but I'm not on any unlawful or illegal substances. I'm only on prescribed medications.
Okay. No more alcohol. Do you understand?
Yes.
No smoking marijuana. If I test you for marijuana, are you going to test positive? Okay. Don't. So GPS with a 9 p.m. curfew for now until we know that he's not out and about in the middle of the night. I'm going to have you now go to the jury. We're going to have you sign a reset. After that, I will have you take your seat in the jury box, and then we'll be back with you shortly, Mr. Kabir. Okay, how's this? I put defendant must find full-time employment. Why are you trying to leave?
Sir, I was not trying to leave. I just needed to use the restroom, so I wanted to request and ask the officer. I didn't want to disturb you while you were in the middle of session.
Right. Don't disturb me, and you just can't walk out. You have to ask for permission. When you walk out, we issue warrants. You understand?
I wasn't looking to walk out whatsoever.
Okay. So tell me, you said you own a business.
Yes, sir.
What do you do exactly?
We help treatment centers, or we specialize in bringing in new patients into healthcare treatment centers, specifically alcohol and opioid addiction treatment centers.
You have a monthly income from this.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money do you make a month?
Well, right now, the business is still in a growth stage, so we revenue, but I don't take personal income. I take a small amount of personal income, so you can say $2,000 to $3,000 per month as of current.
Where do you live?
At my parents' house.
Yet you drive a BMW.
Yes, Your Honor. The revenues of the business are over that amount.
Okay, so you need a lawyer to represent you in this. And it would behoove you to get one really, really quick, because one of the conditions on your other DWI is don't get in trouble and probably not to consume alcohol. Once this other jurisdiction learns of your new DWI, they're probably going to issue another warrant for your arrest. So you need a lawyer to represent you, and quick. So we're going to let you go today. And I'm telling you, no alcohol.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have an interlock that you're going to, within 3 days, you must get an interlock on your car. If I find that you have not put an interlock on your car, I'm going to put you in jail. And I'm going to tell you, with 2 open DWIs, I usually put bonds at around $25,000 in that time. So beware, you're skirting extremely thin ice at this point. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. I will contact the interlock immediately. I have the information for it, but I don't know exactly the date that they'll be able to install it.
You must get it done within 3 days.
What if the company is not available to do it within those 3 days?
Well, then come back and let us know. Okay? But I'm not going to entertain any excuses. You also need a lawyer to represent you. So get on that as well. As soon as you leave here, start researching that as well. State, does he have a DWI open elsewhere to refresh my memory, please? Mr. Salinas, did he not have a DWI?
He currently, yes, Your Honor,
He has an open DWI where?
in Navarro County.
And so we put conditions on him. I can't. Please, Felicia,
The most recent ones, Judge, or there's been a few that we've amended over time.
what are the current conditions now?
The current conditions now are, appear in court every time the case is set on docket, no new law violations, install a IID device in the vehicle, no driving without permission of the court, no drugs, no alcohol, plan to obtain a scram device, and to submit to drug and alcohol testing at the court's discretion.
Did he have a curfew as well?
No, Judge.
He originally had a curfew, Your Honor, but because there were no issues with that, we had it removed.
Okay.
Yes.
And so now our first bond violation report that we had was September 23rd, 2024. And in that one, he had been in lockout for failure, I guess, to pay. I don't know, which is weird because we normally always pay for all of them. A second bond violation report was filed January 6th, 2025. Where I guess he was in lockout again because due to no recalibration of the device. And we now, February 4th, 2025, have a third bond violation. And in this violation, the defendant was ordered to obtain a scram device and to refrain from alcohol consumption and not tampering with the device. The defendant's scram device has reported one consumption event that occurred on January 16th of 2025 at 11:55 p.m. It was also confirmed by a scram analyst as well. Correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So,
Yes, Your Honor. So,
Yes.
yes. So to begin with the first amended order for pretrial, show them, but sure. So, Your Honor, just going to the very first order, as Your Honor just noted, usually agency fees are waived for that. However, the box on that, we're saying that the fees were waived. I believe were not checked on that. Further, Your Honor, the main purpose here for your determination of giving someone bond in the first place is to establish that they come back to court. So are they a flight risk? And then also are they a danger to the community? Now, Your Honor, if an interlock device is in lockout on a vehicle, it doesn't start. No one's driving that vehicle specifically. There's no way that they can. I could call a witness to testify that, but I know that you
But that doesn't
are aware of
excuse you
that.
from violating the conditions.
Your Honor,
Are you justifying that because of that you can just?
No, Your Honor, I'm trying to contextualize this because we've been here 2 prior settings before. I know you've concerned greatly about the number that it's at number 3 now. I'm trying to establish that the first and second, there was no indication of alcohol consumption or drug use during that
It
time.
wasn't working. How are we supposed to know?
And Your Honor, one of the 2 main points of determining what kind of bond, both the conditions and amount are, will they return to court and community safety? Here, my client who's being, accused of DWI, wasn't driving that vehicle. So it was impossible for him to be driving that vehicle, Your Honor. So I ask you to take that into account as far as public safety goes. As far as this latest bond violation, it's the state's burden to prove that my client violated his bond. All we have right now is a report by Scram, but no one is here to testify on behalf of. We can call that, Your Honor, but
Yeah.
sure.
Judge, I spoke with the defense counsel today, and he said that he was not requesting to have anybody come here to testify to the Scram device.
We have Felicia that can be called up as a witness to testify as to what happened with and whether he tested positive or not, whether he's consuming alcohol.
It's also the state's burden to prove that he did
So-
that. So that's, yeah.
Please.
Yes, Your Honor, we would call retrial services, Ms. Felicia Charles.
Okay, ma'am, would you please come up, raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay,
So you have first amended order and then second, third amended retrial supervisions and then the fourth. So referencing the 4th amended order for pretrial supervision and bond conditions, what I'm showing you, do you recognize this?
Yes.
Can you tell us what this is and what are the conditions that are checked?
These are,
Sorry, could you repeat what you just said?
sorry, I said I don't know if she needs that. It was an extra paper.
Okay. I just want it on the record.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yes, these are pretrial bond conditions, and these are listed as appear in court every time the case is set on docket unless the judge waives appearance. No new law violations, install ignition interlock within the vehicle, no driving without permission of the court, no drugs, no alcohol, and then to obtain, we do have a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. and then a Scram device to be installed.
And so what we're showing you is what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1, and we'll tender this to defense for any objections.
No objections.
admitted as one.
So in this case regarding the Scram device, can you tell us about that?
Yes, so what exactly about?
What is that? What's the standard procedure someone's supposed to do?
Yeah, so a Scram device is ordered and it tracks the press.
Objection, Your Honor. The foundation, I believe the state is trying to ask her to testify as far as are you trying to establish her as like an expert on Scram?
And I was not trying to establish her as an expert, just from her experience, what the Scram device is basically for, which she can testify to as a trial.
I'd ask that the court consider that as that testimony as a layperson, not as for the purposes of establishing expertise.
So I want to know whether there is a violation for alcohol consumption. So, what day do we have any kind of hot blows? What's the amount? Do you have anything of that nature?
Yes, so the report should have been provided to the bond violation email as well of the graph.
And I'm showing her now what's marked as states.
For the exact amounts and everything, I would need to look at the report that was provided in the email.
Okay, please.
Have the graphs been printed, state, or she's just referring? Yeah, just so we can all agree on what she's referring to.
And now I'm showing you what we marked as states exhibit 6. Can you please tell us what this is?
So this is a scram report sent back to us whenever the device information and data is pulled. And this is what the analysts observe for either tampers or consumption. And this is what they send us back if there is a confirmed tamper or consumption as per here.
Okay, so this fairly accurately depicts a scram for embedded statistics.
Yes.
We will tender defense for any objections and note that this has been, is it correct to say this has been emailed to defense prior to this date?
Yes.
Defense proceeded, no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, it'll be admitted.
Okay, so can you tell us about the specific dates in this report again that was given to defense prior to today of the basic dates that the scram was not completed properly?
Yes, so the device seems to be fully functioning. And on January 17th, Friday, January 17th, the scram device picked up a peak TAC of 0.078%. And then established a zero baseline once again for the dissipation rates of the alcohol at 9:05 a.m. on January 17th.
Say it again.
9:05 a.m. January 17th, 0% TAC was reestablished for the dissipation of alcohol.
Okay, and for those dates, the ones that match on what I'm showing you as States Exhibit 2, the bond violation report, can you please, do you recognize this?
Yes.
Can you please read the details of the violations here?
It says the defendant was ordered to obtain a scram device and to refrain from alcohol consumption and not tampering with the device. The defendant's scram device has reported one consumption event. The confirmed alcohol consumption occurred on January 16th, 2025 at 11:55 p.m. This information was received on 1/17/2025 and confirmed by a scram analyst.
Thank you. We pass the witness.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. I just want to, if you could turn to, I believe it was the States Exhibit 3, I think, for the scram non-compliance report, the cover page. Do you see that? Yeah, what she has right there. Oh, is it 6? Okay. Would you stay, since you're close, would you give that to her? Thank you. So just looking at the cover page there, can you read who the agent is on this report?
Justice Turner.
Are you Justice Turner?
Yeah.
Have you consulted with Ms. Turner about this report?
Through the emails, yes, for the bond violation report and the.
What exactly did those conversations include?
The entire.
So let me, sorry, that was a poorly phrased question.
I'm sorry.
No,
I don't understand.
that's my fault. Don't worry about it. My question is, did she consult with you when compiling this report?
Would you be more specific?
Did you help in the assembly of this report?
No.
Okay. Have you ever assisted or aided in the assembly of a SCRAM systems non-compliance report?
No, no one.
No, no one in the department does. Okay. And do you have any sort of, have you ever worked for SCRAM systems?
No.
Have you ever had any special training in SCRAM systems?
Yes.
What is that training?
I actually met with Ronald Grant from Sentinel, the regional representative, about maybe 2 months ago to get an advanced knowledge of this device. This is one of the very few devices that I do have advanced knowledge in, but not expertise.
Sure. And what exactly did this person